Hallo und welcome back to Sprich mal Deutsch. Heute beginnen wir mit einem neuen Thema, das heißt die deutschen Fälle. Today we will be beginning with a new topic in German, that is the cases in German, or the Kasus as in plural. The case of a noun or pronoun signifies its function in the sentence, that is, whether it is acting as the subject or object, or whether it is acting in some other capacity. In German language, we have 4 cases: Nominativ, Akkusativ, Dativ und Genetiv. We all know that German nouns have one of the 3 possible genders: masculine, feminine, oder neutrum. Based on these genders, the article is assigned to the nouns. Based on the role of the given noun in a particular sentence, that is, whether the noun is acting as a subject or an indirect object or direct object, the article of the noun changes. The nominative case is the subject of the sentence and it performs the action of the verb, whereas accusative case is the object of the verb. The case is also used after accusative prepositions and sometimes expressions. The dative case generally indicates the indirect object of the subject. It is a person or a thing, to or for whom an activity is done. The dative case is also used after Dativ Verben und Dativ Präpositionen. The genetive case establishes a relationship between 2 nouns. So in order to identify the case of the given noun, it is very important to recognize the subject, verb and object in the sentence. So today, let us only focus on identifying the subject, verb and object in the sentence. So here is a simple sentence in English. The woman gives the book. So as you know that the doer of the action is our subject, so in this sentence, the woman is doing the action of giving. So the woman becomes our subject, that is Subjekt. And the action done is of giving, so gives becomes our verb. And the object of the verb is the book. That is, if you ask the question, what is the woman giving? So the answer you will be getting will be our direct object. So the book becomes our direct object. Now let us add few more details to this sentence. The woman gives the book to the man. So when we saw the first sentence, the woman gives the book. So if you see the first sentence, the woman gives the book. This sentence seems to be complete, right? But when you say the woman gives to the man, so this sentence doesn't seem to be just complete. So to the man is an additional information which is provided to us in this sentence. So this additional information, without which our sentence still looks meaningful, is called as indirect object. Now I am adding one more information to this sentence. The woman gives the neighbor's book to the man. So in this part of the sentence, that is the neighbor's book, the word neighbor talks about the relationship between 2 nouns. It speaks about the possession of the book, which we call as Genetiv case. So let us see one more sentence. Mikhail bought the cake for Philip's birthday. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to guess the subject, verb, direct object, indirect object and a possessive noun in the sentence. Good job if you all got it correct. Mikhail is the doer of the action, so it is our subject. The action done is of buying. So bought becomes our verb. And what did Mikhail buy? That is our object of the verb. The cake. So the cake is the direct object. And why did Mikhail buy a cake? For a birthday. Now here, for is a preposition. And in German, certain prepositions belong to a particular case. So based on the preposition, the case of the noun is determined. So for birthday becomes our prepositional object. And further, if you ask, whose birthday was it? Then the answer we get, that is Philip's, becomes our possessive noun, which is why it becomes Genetiv case. So that was all for the day. You can pick up some random sentences in English and practice identifying the subject, verb, direct object, indirect object, or the prepositional object in the sentences. In the next lesson, we will be looking at the articles in different cases. So stay tuned and watch Sprich mal Deutsch. Tschüss!